Welcome to episode 452, Juan Carlos Escotet, richest man in Venezuela. This is an outline of episode 452. There are 3 reasons we study Juan Carlos Escotet. First, he's the richest man in Venezuela. Second, he was born in Madrid, emigrated to Venezuela. Third, he owns the largest private bank, Banesco, in Venezuela. Let us meet Juan Carlos Escotet.
Aseguró que considera la medida como un acto político y que luchará para preservar el banco.
Es muy triste que se hayan perdido 40 años de trabajo, aún admitiendo que dado el deterioro de las condiciones de cambio en Venezuela, pero no es un problema económico, es un problema de arraigo por la tierra, es un problema de amor por el país, es un problema de agradecimiento de que todo lo que tenemos se lo debemos a Venezuela y por eso vamos a seguir luchando por recuperarla.
He was born in Madrid in 1959. He was one of 8 children. At age 17, he began working as a messenger for Banco Union. He graduated with undergraduate degree from Universidad Catolica and Master. He also earned a master's degree in management from Miami University. In 1986, at the age of 27, he founded his first business, a brokerage. Secret bankers, secret expansion.
Tras la reunión del Consejo, el presidente de la Diputación, Manuel Baltar, recibía al presidente y al vicepresidente de Abanca, Javier Echeverría y Juan Carlos Escotet. En la reunión, el presidente del gobierno provincial y los directivos de la entidad bancaria analizaron los programas de colaboración que desarrollan en la actualidad las 2 entidades en la provincia, entre los que destacan el plan Activamos Transforma Ourense, que pone a disposición de familias, autónomos, empresas y corporaciones locales 37 millones de euros para afrontar nuevos proyectos y contribuir a referencia a la Ourense ICC Week, la Semana das Industrias Culturais e Creativas que anualmente organiza la Diputación.
Hugo Chavez came to power and singing his Without Money song.
As oil prices went up, Venezuela spent it all. They didn't set any money aside in a sovereign wealth fund and a rainy day fund. So they've got money in case things go.
How Juan Carlos Escotet benefited under Hugo Chavez. He loaned the government public spending money. Banesco Bank has operation in Panama, the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Colombia, and the United States. Banesco has more than 6 million customers and is the largest private bank in Venezuela. While Escotet was making his huge fortune, his country, Venezuela, was rapidly moving from the richest country in Latin America to the poorest country in Latin America.
Onwards, the largest recession in the Western Hemisphere.
And then there is hyperinflation. I look it up. Hyperinflation means over 50% a year.
Almost twice as large as the Great Depression of the US.
Inflation reached 1,300% a year.
Maduro has simply not addressed any of the problems or the legacy that he inherited from President Chavez.
That's been very difficult.
And more than 1 million Venezuelans crossed the border into Colombia to escape the economic hardship.
Here.
More than 1 million Venezuelans have moved into Colombia in recent years. And in an era of record-setting migration, when borders seem to be getting thicker, harder to cross, Colombia is doing something that you don't see very often. It's opening its doors.
In May 2018, the Venezuelan government intervened and took over Banesco.
La intervención durará en principio 90 días. El gobierno venezolano ha ordenado la intervención de Banesco, el principal banco privado del país, un día después de arrestar a 11 de sus directivos por tratar presuntamente de desestabilizar la economía.
And arrested 11 Banesco executives. In December 2018, Juan Carlos Escotet is the richest man in Venezuela, with a net worth of $4.1 billion. What have I learned today? 2 things. First, it is possible to turn from the richest country in Latin America to to the poorest country in less than 20 years. Second, Juan Carlos Escotet has amassed a huge fortune in banking under Hugo Chavez by financing public projects. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be Juan Carlos Escotet, 7 lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.